is going on with this? Can you hear me? Forever grateful. Can you hear me? Becca Lynn, can you hear me? Can anybody hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you loud and clear.
Now my echo can finally hear me too.
Though I'm the only one listening since I'm the one you're talking to.
Have mercy.
What can I help you with?
Play the song on YouTube.
Playing that Kirby track on YouTube now.
Have mercy. This thing is really, being super fucking picky and slow. I don't know what happened earlier. Is you for profit? Is it for yourself or for the nation? Nasty. Use a lie, use a lie, use a use a lie, use a lie, use a nasty. Nasty. Hey, so I want to straighten a couple things out really quickly. And I want to make an important point about like some stuff that happened yesterday and some stuff that was said in that live. So I'm sure it was just a little bit surprising, like me coming for Holly Mae, and I kind of want to make my point because it's important. Holly Mae came to this app and told everybody, right, that she was in fear for her life. That Sunshine almost got her unalived, and it was a horrible time, and how scared she was, and and then people start to feel empathetic, and you start to feel bad for somebody, right? And then you come to the internet shortly after. Ain't been too long. It really ain't been that long, right? So yesterday, you let Retina play Sunshine games in your live, right? Everything that Retina came in your live and said about Victoria and me and all that was all Sunshine. So Keller me motherfucking confused as to why, right? You would let that happen if you hate her so much and she almost got you unalive. Do you see where my confusion is setting in? I don't like that performative fuck shit. I don't like that shit at the fuck all, right? So you came to the internet. Everybody's scared for Holly Mae because her abuser's been contacted and has found her. Those are your words, not mine. You came to the internet, you wanted people to know that, right? So excuse me if I'm super motherfucking confused that you even want to be in proximity to that woman, right? Let alone let your bestie get up there and act on behalf of Sunshine in your live, Holly Mae. That happened in your live. Do you see where I'm fucking confused, dude? Do you see where I'm going? How the fuck? Because I could fucking never. I could motherfucking never. I wouldn't want nothing to do with that woman. I wouldn't want to be close to her in any way, through a person in any way, right? So, any small bit of fucking respect that I had for you is gone. It's gone because of that, man. It's literally gone because of that. And now I'm going to call you a liar on top of it. I'm literally going to call you a liar on top of it. Because now I think you were lying. I don't think that really happened. I really don't. Because if it really happened, you would want nothing to do with her. You wouldn't want to be close to her. You wouldn't want mention of her. You definitely wouldn't want to see your best friend sitting up in a box being racist with her. Because whether you realize that or not, Holly Mae, that is absolutely one racist with her. Because whether you realize that or not, on you, that is a glowing reflection on you. Why do you want that? I'm confused. I'm confused on who you pretend to be here and who you really are. And I don't like performative motherfuckers on the internet, period. So, if you were confused, that's what my problem is. Things ain't making sense to me. That whole thing makes no sense to me now. And Sunshine did real shit to me, Holly Mae. Real shit to others. And they don't want a fuck thing to do with the woman. They don't want to be around her. They don't even want to see her live. Right? So why the fuck do you want to be correlated with a racist, very dangerous person? Confusing. Also, Violet. The whole thing about the oppression, right? And girl, do you know what were the who thinks that Jewish people were persecuted because of the color of their skin? It's giving so many harmful things. The things, like, I'm thinking about it. All those things that were said, why anybody wants to relate themselves with that, I just can't understand. I can't never understand it. And the fact that you conflate that shit. What are we doing? And why are we letting it sit out there? And why isn't anybody correcting it? Like, because what I'm going to do, I have that whole live with the chat. Okay? I'm going to start picking out those accounts, posting the clip, and then posting your profiles along with it. Because that's also a problem for me. That all those people in that chat and not one person could correct that? Not one person? So every one of you in that chat that just sat there and let those things be said and didn't say anything are just as fucking culpable as the people saying it. Holly Mae said her abuser told her some Trish called him, so now she's talking to the man that wants to, period. Weird. That's so weird. Hi, Abby Omar. That's so weird. Yeah, to be honest, right? You missed it all, and you have to get it on YouTube, girl. It was a rant. I can't make that make sense. I'll never make that make sense, Holly Mae. I'll never make it make sense. And now I'm mad because here I am feeling bad for you. Definitely, like, being in an understanding position, right? Because I know what it's like to be on the receiving end of behavior from Sunshine, right? and that kind of behavior. I'm like, man, I really feel bad, but now I'm here to call you a liar, girl. I don't believe it happened. I don't believe it truly happened. Because there's just no way you would want to be in proximity to that woman at the fuck all. Girl, disappointed doesn't even start to motherfucking cover it. It don't even start to cover it. Like, make it make sense. Draw me a motherfucking picture. Because I need them. I need them to understand it. Holly Mae, in her live yesterday, let Retina play Sunshine's games. That's a full stop. She let that woman get up in the box and say things that Sunshine said. Not things that Retina believed, not things that anybody knew of. And then Holly Mae, you know what you did? You didn't fucking stop her. You did not stop her. You fucking ran with that shit. Oh yeah, I remember her. She sat saying all things about somebody you don't fucking know. And then you say to her, well, I can't remember anything that you did. Then why'd you let that happen? Why did you let that happen? Why'd you just let Retina keep going on with Sunshine's fucking narrative? You pushed Sunshine's narrative in your life, but you hate her and she almost got you unalived. Do you see how weird that is for me? I can't do it, girl. I can't do it. You're a liar. I don't think it happened. And I didn't even want to be the one to say it, but now I'm here and I'm saying it with my whole fucking chest. I think you're a liar. I don't think that fuck shit happened. So, you know what? I don't think it's a bad thing to require a little proof on that. Does anybody think that it's a bad question to require a little proof on that now? I really don't think it is. Period. Because you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't want anything to do with it. You wouldn't want to push her narrative anywhere, anytime. There's never, ever been a white person that's been persecuted for being white. Do you understand that? You haven't been oppressed because you're white. None of those things happen to you because of being white. It didn't happen to the Jewish because they were white. It didn't happen to the Irish because they were white. So when you get up there and you say that ignorant shit, it should absolutely be called out. And the fact that there were that many people in the chat and not one person said a fuck thing is weird to me, man. It's weird to me. I don't know how we keep letting it happen. And as long as we keep letting it happen, we're all part of the problem. We're all part of the same machine. By not correcting it. Hey. But this wouldn't mean no flip-flopping or anything. Because, yeah, I did like Holly Mae. Yes, I did have respect for her. All of those things. But I can't possibly do that. I can't even possibly believe you. When you want to be related to something, right? Because you have said things about racism. And you come here and make us believe you don't align, right? But how can you not align and have those people around you? Knowing what they say in other spaces. Knowing that they're being openly racist and you want to be associated with that? Because for me, you cannot let me speak for me. I could not. Because I don't share the same opinion. It goes against everything that I believe. So I would not befriend or want a friend who believed that way, who was being part of the problem, who isn't trying to recognize what's going on and be the victim where they're not, and making others the victim when they're not, man. Not one white person in the history of whiteness has been oppressed because of the color of their skin. Full stop, no discussion. That's it. And if that hurts your fucking feelings, you're part of the problem. Listening to that stuff, the dehumanization, the genocide denying, Well, hey, Snark, what happened to the genocide? Did it just go away? How can they have yards that nice if there's a genocide? The way. I'm so glad that's out there forever. I'm so glad that's out there forever and linked to you, Retina. The internet is forever. This timeline, however, is not forever, right? We are going to evolve out of this timeline. And when we do, Retina, people like you, left, right, and sideways. I hope you can't even go to the motherfucking grocery store. There's going to be a place for people like you. Before I even really woke up this morning, I saw 4 videos of women, immigrant women, having their children ripped from their arms in the street. That's in your country. That's happening here in your country, right? 4 videos before I even really fully woke up. Babies being ripped out of their parents' arms and being carted off the concentration camps. And that kind of conversation that you guys were having last night in that live, that's what fuels it. That's you're part of that fucking machine. I don't tolerate it. I'm not going to sit back and be quiet while that kind of ignorance is just put out into the atmosphere to float around out there and be part of this fucking problem. Every day, I'm not trying to be part of the problem. I am 100% trying to find a way out of this and support all resistance. When I cannot say this loud enough. I cannot mean it more than I do. When I say I support all forms of resistance against this fucking tyranny, all forms. And sitting around listening to this bitch say the things she did, I want it out there forever. Repost it. Put it on your story. I want everybody to know. From the chimpanzee remark all the way to the chimpanzee DNA. Thank you. That's what Sunshine said. That about their. Let's roll the clip in case anybody fucking missed it. Let's roll that clip in case anybody fucking missed it. I want everybody to know. I want everybody to fucking know. What can I say? His hair, look how nice his hair is. He can't possibly be in a genocide. There's no genocide. He has such nice hair. He has such nice hair. He can't look, he has a picture on his wall. There's no genocide. Fuck out of here. I was there for all the dehumanization. That was Queen E. You want to know who said that? That was Queen E. Remember when Queen E and Petty got up and put Bilal's picture on the backdrop? Do you guys remember that? put a picture of Bilal from my live on their backdrop and talked about how nice his hair was. He couldn't possibly be experiencing a genocide. Look at the pictures on the wall. He couldn't possibly be experiencing a genocide. That was Queen E that did that shit. Petty and Queen E. You got me fucked up.
Blood tests done, and therefore out of inbreeding came a child with disabilities. She absolutely directed that at small town white folks, and then she wrapped up children with disabilities.
Between that and the dog DNA shit and the shit that Cartel be spewing and the shit that Tasha be spewing, I mean, like, I really want to say something.
I couldn't put out any more informational videos than I did. I put out 2, and they're pure facts. Pure, like I said, Cartel, show me, you don't need to write a thesis paper, but show me where you're getting this information documented from. I made 2 videos. I cited everything, and yeah, it's not Americans that
I'm just gonna say to y'all, and if y'all don't like it, I'm sorry, but if white folks are inbred and have dog DNA, who's gonna tell them where their chimpanzee DNA came from? Just saying.
Oh God.
Just saying. I said it. I said it's over.
I want to be canceled again for like the 10th time on the 4th of July. Listen, this is what I said.
So nobody corrected it. So nobody said, Sunshine, that's wrong. Nobody said any of that. Documentated is wild. Documentated is absolutely diabolical. But nobody corrected it. Nobody said that's awful. Nobody said anything. Nobody said anything. I don't even see anything in the chat of anybody saying anything. Nobody. Yeah, we documented. So all these people in the chat too, right? You're scared? You can't speak your mind when something's wrong? That's also a problem for me. That's a fucking problem for me, man. Because that's terrible. To just let that go and not correct it. Jamie Lane. And who wants to be associated with that is my question. So you want, like, you was just live with your bestie yesterday, homie, man. And then she goes live and does this, and you want to be associated with that. That's confusing to me when you come here claiming to be somebody completely opposite of this. Even if they were blocking everybody, the people all in here were like-minded enough not to correct anything. They were all like-minded enough not to correct it. I'm sure they were blocking the people that were going to correct them. That tracks. But all these people, I'm going to all of these profiles today, and I'm going to attach your profile to this clip so that everybody knows this is the kind of shit you support here. I think everybody has the right to know. Nobody's celebrating the 4th. Well, I ain't celebrating the 4th. Fuck the 4th of July. Fuck the 4th of July. Who celebrates? Who celebrates? Hey, if you're a patriot, not a safe place. This is not a safe place. If you're Mr. Kid Rock and fireworks and yeah, America, 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 this is not a safe place. Because a lot of people ain't celebrating what the fuck's going on here. What's your problem, Taryn? What's disturbing, Taryn? A white woman up in a box relating people of color to chimpanzees? That's not disturbing to you, Taryn? Oh. Well, the background, that's real life. That really happened. This is just the depiction of real life. This is the woman that opened her camera while pissing on live. That's a real life depiction of what happened. A real life depiction. Actually fucking happened. Anybody that supports it should be outed just the same. Those are harmful conversations. You cause harm with those conversations. It's actually a nicer image. You're right. You're right. It actually is a nicer image. You are absolutely right. The real life version was a lot more disturbing. A lot more disturbing. Do you know that people have to, hey Holly Mae, do you know that people fear your friend? Do you know there are people that actually fear your friend? Like they have fear because of her. Right? I'm good, how are you? And I remember a lot of other people saying how scared they were of somebody, right? Same. Remember how, you know, a whole bunch of women ran around the app saying they were so scared of a single person because of this, that he reached out to people, he posted things. Your friend is doing the same thing. She is causing fear in other people, you know? And you're pushing it. You're supporting it, Holly Mae. That's your friend doing the same thing to people as the man you swore was the worst man on earth. Okay? And your friend is currently doing that to other people, and you're supporting it. Every day. You're supporting that. I didn't think you liked people being hurt, Holly Mae. Innocent people. You don't mind that when innocent people are in fear of your friend here? Because she does fuck shit like get people fired from their jobs, call their family members, and try to expose their trauma. All of the things that you blamed on another motherfucker on here, right? Your friend, all she has done is picked up the slack since he's been gone. Doing the same things. Actually being way more fucking harmful. Way more fucking harmful. Because he was never a fucking racist. Ever. Wild to me, man. Real wild to me. Y'all turned in? Y'all turned into the person you hated. You did. You turned into the person you hated. You thought was so harmful to people here. And then he was all gone. And ever since then, there's been no peace. Where you guys said, man, as soon as he's gone, as soon as he goes to jail, I can't wait. It's going to be so fun here. We're going to do this. You ain't done nothing but the same fucking shit. So who is really the fucking problem? Please tell me, who is really the fucking problem? Ain't been a moment's peace since the end of February. At least he took fucking breaks. At least he'd disappear for a couple days and give people a fucking break. Y'all are here all the motherfucking time. All the time. And he's never supported a racist. You know what else he never supported? A pedophile. Did you know that? He never supported a pedophile, Retina. You wouldn't catch that man dead in the box with a pedophile. But you think pedophiles are absolutely okay to get in boxes with and conversate with. But you won't take a box with me. Pedophiles are okay. Me, not so much. Did everybody know that Retina supports pedophiles? Retina supports pedophilia. Hey, Retina, good news. Great news today. Did you hear? He's gonna pardon 250 people for the 250th birthday of our country. Guess who he's going to pardon, Retina? Diddy! That should make you happy. That's right up your fucking alley. Free Diddy. I can see you standing outside with a free Diddy sign. Period. That's all you, Retina. Because remember when Retina said that if a woman's drunk and a man crawls on top of her and has his way with her, it's the girl's fault. Remember when she said that? I can find the clip. I can find the clip. She said if a woman is overly intoxicated and a man grapes her, it's her fault. It's her fault. Free Diddy, Retina. Free him! Free my friend! Free my friend Diddy! Free him! One day y'all gonna wake up and say you don't want these problems. To be honest. Because I'll run it into the fucking ground. Listen, he even tried to counsel her, right? He was like, don't do it, Retina. Don't say that. She still said it because that's how she fucking felt. That's exactly how she felt. The same woman that steals from dead people. Holly Mae, what do you really want to talk about? What do you really want to talk about, Holly Mae? You want to talk about Smash? You want to talk about Bree? You want to talk about anybody but Retina? That's the problem. Where I can recognize fault all the way around. But you won't hold your friend. You won't correct your friend. You still are in proximity to the woman that almost unalived you. All of those things are weird as fuck. And Holly Mae, no, I know you ain't out celebrating the motherfucking 4th of July. Or maybe you are. Maybe you and the Latinos for Trump. That's what it's given. Latinos for Trump. There's a whole gang of them. A whole gang of them. They love Trump. They love him. Wild work, man. Really wild work. So anybody that wants to frequent Sunshine's chat and Retina's chat, just know Just know, girl, if you want, run with it, Amaya. Just know, I'm going to be getting them profiles and I'm going to be attaching it to the clip. I'm going to be attaching it to this clip. Hey, Amaya, that was a fact. Are there not Latinos for Trump, Amaya? Calm down, killer. If they confuse me, all support for that man confuses me. All support for that man confuses me. But what confuses me the most is Blaga and Latinos for Trump. If that computes in your head, Maya, run with it, bitch.
Not Americans.
I'm just gonna say, y'all, and if y'all don't like it, I'm sorry. But if white folks are inbred and have dog DNA, who's gonna tell them where their chimpanzee DNA came from?
You support that, Amaya?
Just saying.
Is that what you support, Amaya?
Just saying. I said it. I said it somewhere.
I want to be canceled again for like the 10th time on the 4th of July.
Listen, this is what I said.
Blood test done, and therefore, out of inbreeding came a child with disabilities. She absolutely directed that at small town white folks, and then she wrapped up children with disabilities.
Between that and the dog DNA shit and the shit that Cartel be spewing and the shit that Tasha be spewing, I mean, like, I really want to say something.
I couldn't put out any more informational videos than they did. I put out 2, and they're pure facts. Pure, like I said, Cartel, show me, you don't need to write a thesis paper, but show me where you're getting this information documented from. I made 2 videos. I cited everything, and yeah, it's not Americans that
I'm just gonna say to y'all, and if y'all don't like it, I'm sorry. But if white folks are inbred and have dog DNA, who's gonna tell them where their chimpanzee DNA came from? Just saying.
You heard it correctly,
Just saying.
Ray. She said that they had chimpanzee DNA. You heard it right. What do you want to talk about, Amaya? What do you want to talk about? Me saying that I'm confused by actual oppressed people supporting the oppressor is not racism. I am genuinely amiss with all of that. We're going to ignore the blatant racism. Where's Amaya? She's still talking? You said say something if you think someone is wrong and I'm calling you out. Girl, what'd I say? I said, run with it. Run with it. Run with it. That's a fragile white feeling there, girl. I think it's genuinely confusing for anybody, to be honest. Is it like... I can't even say the word right. I can't. I cannot even say the word right. They're like how she said it. I can only say it the right way. I can't say it the wrong way. Man, I got a lot of mods on here, and they ain't even from this side of the app. What she said? Amaya, I know that, wait a minute. I know that there's an organization for people with, you can go ahead and block Amaya. Block her. Amaya wasn't nobody but them. Probably, Sunshine's people. But unlike Retina, I don't spend my days trying to figure out who troll accounts are. Or blame them on innocent people, right? And then make innocent people have really bad anxiety in their real life, right? Because they don't want a fuck thing to do with you. Because they never wanted a fuck thing to do with you. Because they've never spoken about you. Hey, Retina, where's that clip? Hey, Retina, where's that clip? Retina, run the clip. Run that clip of Victoria talking about you. Because we all know that you didn't say anything to her when you heard it. So go ahead and play it. I thought there was going to be a video with it, Retina. We were waiting. Why isn't it up? You put on all those educational, factual videos. Why did you forget to run the clip? No, Irish Eyes, nobody did. None of us even asked to be here. None of us even asked to be on this goddamn rock. Where's the clip, Retina? Holly Mae, where's the clip? Did you find it so that you could help your friend prove her point? Because you couldn't remember what Victoria did, but you let your friend put it all out there. You didn't correct her. You didn't stop her. And you're like, Mom, I can't remember. I don't know. I don't remember you doing anything. But you let somebody get up there and just keep saying it over and over, didn't you? Isn't Retina the receipt queen? That's what I heard. I heard that Retina don't say or do anything without receipts. Ain't that right? Then run that motherfucking clip. Post that fucking clip. You can't. You haven't because you can't. You haven't because it didn't happen. That's why you haven't posted it. Because it never happened. Trailer Park Barbie never talked no shit on you. But you know who has a problem with Trailer Park Barbie? Sunshine. Victoria never did anything to you, Retina. You can't find one clip. And you know who does have a problem with Victoria? Again, Sunshine. Right? So, Holly Mae, you hold on. You perpetuated, hey Nikki, you perpetuated Sunshine's narrative in your live yesterday through Retina, and you let it lay. We ain't celebrating America's birthday over here, Irish Eyes, sorry. We don't celebrate, oppression and genocide and all of that. We absolutely understand what this country was founded on. There ain't no celebrating that. of July, girl. Fuck the 4th of July. But I have a question if you're really Irish. There's another girl on here. She's Irish, right? And she gets on the internet and tells everybody that the Irish were, in fact, the first slaves. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, and your taxes go, your taxes fuel the war, the industrial war complex, and also the industrial prison complex. Your tax dollars support all oppression around the world, even in your own country. That's what your tax dollars do. Have you ever seen your tax dollars build you a new school? Have you ever seen your tax dollars improve the roads? Have you ever seen your tax dollars improve our infrastructure? No. But boy, they love to drop those bombs. War makes money. Killing people makes money. And your current administration is getting rich on it. So, excuse me if I don't have anything friendly to say. Mary Tate. Sure, everybody can. I don't. Hey, you're right, Carrie. And I don't have to. Hold on. Right, M? Yeah. I wonder how many people have taken the time to go look at that. Was Victoria ever been in a box when BS is going on? No. No. That screenshot that Retina, then why are we hating on people on the day of America's birthday? I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about America's birthday. Yeah, because we all have free will, right? We all have free will. I have my opinions, and they're strong ones, and I get it. Hey, Chucky. Hi, Chucky. How are you? Hi. I worked for a very long time, Chucky, and paid in, right? I paid in. The same as every other motherfucker. And I am not on disability, you fucking idiot. My profoundly autistic child is. You fucking idiot. Oh my. Irish Eyes says, are you a troll, Irish Eyes? I think you're a troll. Irish were the first slaves. Let me see if I can do something here. Maybe we just need to have a class. Yeah, I do get mad at Irish Eyes. I absolutely do. I absolutely do. I get mad at anybody that supports any kind of oppression. I get mad at anybody that supports any kind of genocide, the one that your country is currently funding. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, troll. With 0, here we go, but let's pin it. Let's pin it. Can I not pin it? Irish were similar to Gaza/Israel under British rule, but indentured servants, not slaves. Thank God. Thank God for you, Mac. Thank God. That just gave me hope. That just gave me so much hope. Thank God there's people like Mac out there. Thank God. That just gave me hope, Mac. Thanks for coming, man. I'm not here to debate slavery at all. The FBI, let's talk about it. The FBI came here because a bunch of white bitches said that I was funding Hamas. So they came to my house, absolutely. Are they investigating me? No. So wing and a miss. So wing and a miss. That investigation probably lasted about an hour. But you want to know? Do you want to know this? This will make you happy. This will absolutely make you happy. People like me that get up on here and talk about how disgusting this administration is, how disgusting the genocide is, how disgusting Israel is. Absolutely. Aw, Lone Ranger. America. 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 Listen, I ain't gonna live forever. None of us are gonna live forever. And this is the kind of shit you want your kids? This is the kind of shit you're trying to leave your kids? Period, Mimi. I want something better. Capitalism to die. I want Zionism to die. I want socialism for everybody. Healthcare for everybody. Housing for everybody. Food for everybody. Affordable everything for everybody. And you guys act like it can't happen. You guys act like it's a fucking... You act like socialism is a death sentence. And now that people are actually seeing socialism work, y'all are scared. Because that shit's going to catch like wildfire. Already is. It already is. That's scary for y'all. Y'all don't like it. I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it. Gloria's to blame. I heard she held down the deck. Do you believe sitting on here hating people because they couldn't control the... Are you okay, Irish Eyes? Are you watching the same live? Let me read this out loud. Do you believe sitting on here hating people because they couldn't control their color or ethnicity? Irish, are you okay? What live are you watching, lady? The fuck? Alright, Iris. You're probably... I'm super confused. Like, I don't even think she's in this live. I think she's definitely listening to another live. Mary Tain. No, that's why people shouldn't be racist. But I think Irish... Yeah, she's real confused. I think it might be Sunshine now. Irish can go. I don't even think she's in this... I don't think she's listening to the same live. Alright. That's all I got for you folks now. Back to work. Back to work. Anybody else popping off with anything? Virgo's not getting long. I need something to listen to while I fucking do this. I really do. I have to find me some drama on the other side. Alright, Holly Mae. That's why you're blocked. I blocked you yesterday. It's a no can do for me. No can do, sister. It's a wrap. That ship has sailed. That train is rolling. It's a no for me, girl. It's a real hard no, hard pass. In all the ways you could say no, that's how I feel. The FBI is here, y'all. The FBI is here. The FBI is here. That's something that people, you know what people want to see on this app? The people that come here and do that fuck shit. They want to see people carted off to jail. Like Scamby Claus did for Florida man. Let's start a GoFundMe. We got to put this man in jail. They like that shit. They like to see people, right, get carted off to jail. They like to see people unalive. That makes them happy too. A lot of them are currently trying to drive people to do that. Actually have said those words out loud on this here app. That I hope you unalive. That's the caliber of person we're speaking about. Right? The one that has a complete disregard for human life, no matter who it is. And some motherfuckers call them their friends. Ick. Ew. In case a bum tried to touch me. Ew. In case a bum tried to touch me. Ew. I don't know if that was a friendly FBI or if it was a troll FBI. I don't care. Alright, guys. That's all I got. I hope everybody has a great day. I'm going to take this energy and finish my apartment. And hopefully fucking sit down for a few minutes. How do you like me now?